Alright, what up YouTube? I'm back with another video. Today I'm at Perstige Imports. It's a very famous place for people who buy like exotic cars like that Lotus that just passed by, but we're talking like very exclusive cars like Lamborghini Senza. We got Lamborghinis like Aventadors and Bugattis and Paganis that are normally at this location. So today's just a vlog of me walking around showing you guys dealerships, seeing what crazy cars they got there. Also updates. So remember that video that I made with wifey that got she got a new Hyundai Elantra and stuff. So there was like a whole thing that we were dealing with, and basically we got the car again. So long story short, there was like an issue that we had with the car. We had to bring the team back, and then we got a different one, same one, just in a different color, different spec. This one is like a brown, it's almost like a concrete type gray, but it's like very pretty and everything. So she just picked this up like I would say like 4 days ago, Friday, like 4 days ago or so. So it's another new addition to the family and stuff. I can't begin to tell you how many times we had like switch cars, like the daily drivers and everything. But today we're here at Perstige Imports, and we're gonna see what crazy cars they got and stuff. I've been here before, but I've never like gone inside and everything. But today I kind of want to go inside and see like crazy stuff that I had, because the last time I was here they even had an F1 car here, like crazy. Like they had an F1 car. There's a Revolta coming right here right now. Yeah, this thing's pretty. There I got a Aventador right there. We got a couple Urises right here too. We got a few actually. This is a Performante. And then for all that knows, like Lamborghini came out with a new Urus, the new Lamborghini what is it, Urus Performante, but like the SE version or something like that, a very new one that came out. But the green on that color is amazing. And we got a lot of other crazy cars here, so I'm gonna flip the camera around so I can show you guys around the dealership, see what crazy stuff they have, because there's a lot of Lamborghinis here and stuff. But I'm pretty sure I came to the right location, because normally when I drive past this one, there's always like Paganis and stuff. So I want to see what crazy stuff they have today. Let me just show you guys around this Aventador real quick. Look at how beautiful this thing is. It got a carbon fiber lip right there. This is from factory. This is nothing anybody did to the car, but it is so low to the ground. It's crazy to think that this car is like considered as the now old, because you know they also just came out with the new Lamborghini Revolta SV. The Revolta is right there, so they came out with the SV version of that. So to still see this, is this even a regular Aventador, or is this like the Ultimate? It kind of looks like it could be an Ultimate. If not, still it looks like, I mean, look at the diffuser in that, all carbon diffuser. This is somebody's car and stuff. It's already got a plate and everything. I guess that's their Instagram. But the color in this thing is beautiful. You got a beautiful V12 back there, pushing around like 7-something horsepower. It's an amazing car. I don't know. I don't think this car would ever get dated, to be honest with you. It's like one of the best cars Lamborghini has ever created, especially the S to this one. So I don't know. I don't even know if this is the Ultimate or the or S. It normally should be on the side. Nah, it's just LP 784. It's just an Aventador for sure though. I just don't know if, I think it's just a regular Aventador, because I think it would say S or not and stuff. So we got more crazy cars on there. It looks like we got a C6, the C8 01X over there with the big wing. I've actually never seen that car in person, but I want to take you guys inside because I see some crazy Lambos inside. We got some crazy cars on there too. There's like a wide body Lambo down there, but let's go look over here real quick. Okay, so I'm walking over to the 01. But look at this GT4 RS. I've always liked how the GT4 RS looks as well. GT3s look amazing, but I think the GT4 RSs that have this like very sinister, this very sexy look, carbon mirrors. The thing with this one, with the GT4 RSs, I've seen like so many videos and like reviews on these cars where when they're driving, the sound of the air traveling through here and everything sounds amazing. Like, I've seen people done some crazy stuff with this car, not modification wise, but just driving wise of how good it is. I feel like it's a very underrated car. Like, I don't feel like it gets talked about as much because everybody is always going for, like, no, that's not it. Everybody's always going for the GT3s and the GT3 RSs. But the GT4s are really good too. We got like a few other cars here. We got R8s, we got RS6s, and then we got the Z06 over here, and we got the ZR1 C8 with the big wing. Look at that thing. That thing is huge. When I first saw this car, I mean, I still thought it was like nice, but I was just like, that wing is like probably a little bit overly huge, but it looks good. Got carbon fiber right there too. Thing is crazy. This thing looks mad. Wow. Rims on this thing is nice too, so I could tell this is a done to spec because the rims, I'm pretty sure you'd have to spec the rims to look like that. I've always liked the Z06 wing though more than the new. I still like it more than this one. It has like a lower fitment and it just like looks good. I don't know, I just think it looks more sleek than the big one. The big one is just, I mean, aside from all the way over there. So yeah, let's go see if we can see some other crazy. Okay, we got the Veltas right here. There's another Velta right here. Gosh, I just love how Lamborghini creates their cars. It's just, I mean, just, you know, I used to be a very big Ferrari guy, but Lamborghini has just always like, I don't know, they just always stand out. And then we got the new Temerarios. This is my first time seeing this much Temerarios and stuff. I was lucky enough to actually get to video the very first Temerario that all the YouTubers were getting to video and stuff, like the bigger YouTubers and stuff. That green one, that Strideman, Smee, a lot of YouTubers that had like got access to that car and stuff. I was very happy to see it when it first came out too and stuff. And now we got them all over the place. We got like 3 right here and stuff. Strideman already has his own delivery. He's doing some crazy stuff to it. Got it in like this very bright blue with some like weird rims and stuff, you know, but that's Strad for you. He's always going crazy on his cars. They're still cool though. I feel like I'm just at the services, so I'm trying to see like the cooler stuff, so I'm gonna look around and see if I could find it because I don't know if I'm in the right direction. Okay, so I was on that side where the Lamborghinis are at, just only Lamborghinis. Here it is. I've seen this side before. This is when I first came here, it was unfortunately closed. I was actually coming from the beach that day and I seen some like Jesco and stuff and everything. There's a Jesco right there right now and everything, but now I'm finally here in the day and there's a Jesco right there, and I believe that's the same one that was at the Miami Concourse. There's a Perstige in there as well. We got more Lutuses. We got a Genesis right there. But here we are, Perstige Imports. Let's go inside and see what they have and everything. That's nicely done though. It's nicely modified. Alright, so inside the showroom right now, and off the bat we have a Centenario right here. This one is like all over the internet. This one has been like, I think, owned by a few people already. There was actually, I think the last person that owned this was a trader. And then we got the Pagani Ryro right here. This is beautiful color as well. Got a lot of crazy cars. I got a Utopia. I've seen this same Utopia the last time I was here, and then we got another Utopia. Okay, so I have another Utopia this time. The last time I was here was just this one. But man, honestly, I feel like the Ryra looks more aggressive than the Utopia. Then let's not ignore this right here. We got a Aston Martin Zagato. These are very, very rare, and they always stand out with the lights. I mean, look at the badge. Everything in this showroom is crazy. Got more cars here and everything. We got a Jesco. We're gonna go over there in a second in Pure Sport and the Bugatti Museo. But let's take a look at this. This is, when I say this is a very rare car and stuff, I've liked this. I've only seen these on the internet, and I've seen them like around Monaco and stuff. You know, Monaco is like always the hot topic, one of the best places to go on. just car spot and see like the craziest cars and stuff, the most insane rich people that's there. So yeah, and then we got Revolta right here too. We got another Revolta right here. And then let's not ignore the fact that this is one of my favorite McLarens that ever came out, and it's McLaren 675 LT. There's no McLaren to me right now that looks better than this and stuff. Apart from the new McLaren W1 and the P1, I think this was one of the best looking cars that came out. Still one of the very fastest ones that can do up to like, I think, less than 10 seconds on a quarter mile or a mile. And then, you know, the next beast that normally goes alongside this would be the Porsche Turbo and everything. But got another Revolta here. We got a Perstige. We got two GC3 races right there. And then let's look at this Pagani right here as well. The last time I was here, there was a F1 car, but it's not here this time. But wow, look at the carbon fiber in this thing. I'm trying to remember if this one has been to the concourse. Look at the inside of that, and the doors go up and everything. Horacio Pagani always outdoes himself when it comes on to like designing his cars and everything. And for all that didn't know, the Pagani mirrors on the side, he actually created those off of his wife and stuff. You know, he was trying to like create her eyes and everything, and he did that and everything. So that's like very pretty. I mean, look at the car, look at the roof snorkel. The roof snorkel is huge and stuff, and these cars come with a V12 engine inside them as well, but they're powered from AMG. So Mercedes are the ones that build the engines for Paganis, and then Paganis add their like little sprinkle of dust and everything on there, and then create this amazing machine right here. I mean, look at that. That is beautiful. And then let's turn around and look at this. This is a Bugatti Pure Sport. Now I've got something to say on this car. For all that knows, and there's like a lot of people on the internet knows that right now there's one that's being modified and caught up, and that's by Alex G. Alex G, at the time you guys seen this video, the time this video is being made and stuff, actually earlier today I was just watching the video because Matt Armstrong released a new video on updates on the car. He finished, now the car is in purple. It's not fully finished, but the car is in purple. Car has like a wide body kit on it, straight from Dubai, from this like one group. I don't remember what it was called. I think it was like, I don't remember, but I'll put the name of the company in the tag below. But he wide body his Bugatti Pure Sport, so that's crazy. I mean, just look at this car, just look at it. Look at the carbon fiber in that thing. Can you believe wide body in a Chiron? Look at the inside of that too, the shifters and everything. That is so nice. Beautiful, beautiful car. Love the carbon fiber. And then you have the W16 design on the side of the wing there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Then look at the wings, the wheels carbon fiber. Then we got the Jesco. This is the same one I believe that was at the concourse 5 months ago, and it's now here. This would be my third time seeing this car actually, because I actually saw it before I went to the concourse. Saw it at the concourse, now it's back here again. I'm guessing it hasn't been sold as yet, everything, but it's on this beautiful like display. It looks amazing. This thing, it's very aggressive. Like, it's actually kind of bigger than the Bugatti. Slightly kind of bigger than the Bugatti, but it looks hella crazy beside the Pure Sport. And then we got the Bugatti Misil. Bugatti actually came out with another new one, a limited edition one, that was done in like, I think it was purple with like some flowers and everything from their Solitude program. The Solitude program, like, they're fucking killing it. They're creating some really amazing stuff. It's on its turbocharger right now and everything. But look at the exposed carbon. I want to believe that this one was out of the concourse as well. But showroom has a lot of insane cars. Really love the Jesco though. You can even see on the inside the carbon fiber on the doors and everything. It's really beautiful. This Bugatti is crazy. We walk back here, we got another Lotus, we got a Ferrari right here. I guess all their crazy cars are at the front and everything. These are nice specs though. Got an STO in the back. Let's go see if we can take a look at the STO. I got a Perstige right here. It's nice. I got a McLaren 720. 720 came out before the 765 LT. So it's like the 765 LT is like the more aggressive looking version of the 720. And then we got two beautiful green GT3 RSs right here. Look at that, it's beautiful. Then we got GT3. It's a base model GT3. So it's really nice. You can see this on the road now a lot more frequently and everything. We got a Turbo S. That's the car that's also just as good as the 720S, where it can do like 10 to like 9 on a quarter mile to a mile and stuff. It's wild. We got an STO, and we got more crazy cars back here. We got another Utopia. This is also the one that was out of Concourse. We got a Porsche Zinger. I believe this is a Zinger. Full exposed carbon fiber. It looks amazing. Even the seats are carbon fiber. Look at the inside of that. Let's take a look at the back. I think this, oh no, this is from Gunther Works. This is amazing though. Then we got very rare Bugatti right here too. Got another Utopia. This is also one that, as I was saying before, this is also one that was at the Concourse. Look at the inside of that, brown with the yellow interior. That's a very odd spec, but it works. It looks nice. Personally, I wouldn't spec it's in that, but it looks really good. It's cool to see. It's always cool to see the ideas that cross people's mind and the specs that they want to do and stuff, you know. So, yeah, I mean, look at the rims on that. Got carbon fiber all around here, and these are for like good airflow to cool the brakes and everything. So when it's going at high speeds, the brakes, air will get into the brakes and cool it down and stuff. This also has a V12 from AMG as well. You can see the V12 badge there, and you can see the AMG badge right there. Actually, let me zoom in for you guys to see it. The AMG badge, everything there. It's beautiful. Beautiful car. It's really nice to see that. I guess they don't have too, I mean, not gonna say the cars that they have here is not crazy right now, but I've seen this room filled up with like a lot of all this crazy stuff over the years and stuff. And, you know, normally they would have like a say on here. There was like a green one here, but that was like a while back. It's probably sold now and everything. But look at that. It's nice. Let's see if we can get in there, but I want to capture a few pictures and stuff. We got an F8 Tributo right here as well. This one is done in blue, the yellow striping, and it's already sold. Wow, it's actually already sold. And so DDG currently has one of these too. I've seen him recently, not recently, it's been a good while now, but he has one. It's really nice as well. I got an F12 over there. It's had another Perstige. Yeah, Ferrari F12. I don't think these are factory rims. These are probably aftermarket, so it's probably owned by somebody before and they like sold it. These are the stock rims. Yeah, you guys can see that. Okay, so as I was just taking some photos, I didn't really take a look at this, but this is, I believe, a Pagani Zonda front hood, and they like painted it with the Batman theme. And I think I have an idea of who did this. I mean, I think that's the person's autograph there, but I think this is one guy that does like crazy artwork on his cars, like splashes them and everything. So it could be him that did it. If not, you know, I could just look up the name of that. But that is pretty cool to see. It's really cool to see what some people do out there and stuff. I mean, this is on the hood. I can't even imagine how much this is and stuff, but it looks nice. It looks cool and everything. And I'm not gonna ignore these and stuff. I'm not fully, like, I know what they are. I just didn't really fully do like research on these before and stuff like that, you know. But I know they're very unique cars from Ford and stuff. Probably Stinger, but look at the engine in that though. That is nice. I think this is a V8. Yeah, 4 cylinders, so V8 on the inside of it. Carbon fiber and everything. This must be fun to drive. Actually, I think I seen one of these last night as I'm making this video. I saw a guy at my gym because I go to like Amt. There's a guy that had one of these that pulled up in it. His one was like that speck over there, the blue one right there. But look at the shifter on there. Imagine driving this on a Californian highway on Pebble Beach and everything, fucking ripping it through the streets and everything, like this shifting gears as it like you just hear the exhaust notes and everything. I mean, look at that thing. It's Cobra by Ford. It's amazing. It's a beautiful cars. Really, really beautiful cars. I also really love the color of this, and I don't know if this is like a wrap. Could be a wrap. If not, and stuff. If this is paint, because this is a paint or this color over. Normally, I know them as normally being wrapped though, but this is a color that I really highly consider putting in my Jean and everything, especially with the rims that I have now, because I'm gonna get those rims like sprayed and redone in gunmetal gray. Gunmetal gray would be like this, almost like the color of this Revolta right here. So imagine that color rims with this color body on the G. That would look really hard with the carbon roof and everything. And then, you know, I'm gonna add lots of all the extra stuff in there to give it a really nice sinister look. Pushing out 800 wheel. That's that G. I can't wait to be done with that soon. But yeah, this thing is gorgeous. Very happy to see the Zinger though. Very, very beautiful. Wow. Just look at this color in this right here. It's Centenario and just very. I don't know if this is Viola Pacife. I don't think so. No, because I think Pacife is like a more of like a pinkish look. I'm not sure. The color in this is really nice as well. I would probably want to delete this whole look here. Probably just do the whole thing purple, or delete the exposed carbon right here and just make the whole thing purple. Delete the color of the stripe and leave the stripe. Probably even delete it on the roof too and just leave the carbon fiber naked on the roof. But yeah. This 296, I think it's a 296 Ferrari Tributo, I think it's something like that. I think these have like I think it's either V8 or a V6, but these are very fast. These are like, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're probably around like 800-900 horsepower, almost 1,000 and stuff. But these have proven their points of being really, really fast Ferraris. It's this specific model right here and everything. But we got another one right here too. But the spec on this one is way harder with the brown interior. Yeah. Now we got this SF Ferrari Spider SF90. It's beautiful green color as well with tan interior. Really, really nice. That's about it at the showroom and the stuff of it. I know everybody would love to see these as well. The Paganis that are also over there. Very cool car, and we should really go look at the Centenario too, because honestly, out of every car here, the Centenario is probably the one I would take the most. I'll just spec it in a different color, and the color that I'll probably put it in is really like the launch color one, which is the black with the yellow accents around. You can see it's in the Forza Horizon 3 trailer and stuff. I love the spec on that one, and the one that was in Transformers, the spec on that is amazing. But I'm a big fan of Lamborghini Centenario. It's a beautiful car. Got these little die-cast items here. Very, very cool. Heroes. There are also always very cool things to have on display, like memorabilia on your walls and stuff with your cars there. Yeah. Let's also speak on this Jesco real quick and stuff, because this thing to know that this car right here has a V8 engine in there that's pushing out 1,500 to 1,600 horsepower. I think it's just 500 for this one. And then the absolute version, which the absolute version has the wing deletes and stuff, and just the things right there. That's gonna be Koenigsegg's like record-breaking car, and so I think they already like broke the record. But I want to see them do like a top speed run, just like how Bugatti did with their Chiron. But this is also very, very crazy car to see and stuff like that. And this is my second time seeing it. But every time you see the Ghost Squadron, the Koenigsegg Squadron and stuff like that, you see Koenigsegg, you gotta be like, yo, this is really cool to see and stuff. Especially because these cars, I feel like, and not even feel like, but realistically wise, if I'm being very honest with you, it is more rare to see it's like harder to see a Koenigsegg live and open than it is a Bugatti. I've seen Bugattis on the road actually, but Koenigsegg's, you never see them driving. Yeah, they're always like locked away somewhere. And there's one right here. I'm surprised this one hasn't been sold as yet, because the spec on this one is very nice and everything. And then for all that hasn't seen it as yet, Christopher von Koenigsegg, because as I'm making this video, it was Monterey Car Week just a few days ago, and Christopher von Koenigsegg came out with the new Koenigsegg CCXR and stuff. Is like a track version manual that's making like probably like 800 horsepower as well. There's a lot of cars that have been mentioned in this video that's making like 800 horsepower, but it's like a manual track monster and stuff, full carbon fiber. It's amazing. It's a very nice car. It's a bit odd, but like I've seen videos of it close up. White carbon fiber, beautiful machine. But just take a look at this once more. Koenigsegg just go crazy. Really love to see these cars and stuff, you know. I mean, and then I'm gonna take you guys back over to the Centenario. And for all that don't know, the Centenario is really just like a body kit version of the Aventador. I think this one as well is just only making like around 7, close to 800 horsepower, but it's a very cool kit. One of the Lamborghini's like special design models and stuff like that. It's really cool. But yeah, love this thing. I haven't seen this is my first time actually seeing a Centenario live in the flesh. I haven't seen any other. The rest of them all over the world, but this thing is really cool to see. And so I'm gonna grab a few pictures and get back to you guys. Okay, so I just got permission to come back here so I can really show you guys the back end of this Centenario real quick. So I mean, there's not much I need to say when you can see it for yourself right here. I mean, look at that diffuser right there. That is a very massive diffuser with the Lamborghini special like tail lights at the back, carbon fiber. Then we got the V12 right there. It's currently on its trickle charger right now. You can see the V12 in the back right there. But very pristine car. You can see it right there. So this is the back end of it. And you know, when you're driving, the wing goes up and then it goes down when you're going at lower speeds. You have the carbon fiber rims right there for extra airflow when the car is driving to cool the brakes. And then, I mean, while I'm at it and stuff, this is the back end of the Pagani Rairo. Got quad tips. It's actually not tuned for back there, and the same thing for the Rairo and stuff. And then we also got a V12 right there, powered by MG. And then this is the inside of the Rairo. Alright guys, so I just wrapped it up inside there. Got a few pictures as well with the cars and everything, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video and stuff. It was very cool that they let me get back behind the little rope, the thing that makes you, like, you know, not walk to that direction of the car. It was really cool to have them let me go back there just so I could show you guys the back end of the Centenario and the Pagani. We also got something crazy right there and so I don't know. I've seen a video on that same thing, actually by Supercar Girl, Blondie, and a few other content creators that's, you know, specializing in cars and everything. But this thing has been sitting here for a long time. This thing can like go through. I think it can even drive on water, if I'm not mistaken. I believe this thing can go on water. But that's fucking crazy to see that thing in person. It's just whack, like a whack-a-bill car and everything. But guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please to like and subscribe. Remember to follow me on Instagram and everything. I post a lot more on Instagram. Not by kind of by choice for now, but I will be posting a lot more. I'm trying to keep it very consistent here on YouTube, so I could really continue to share the cars and the stuff that I do on a day-to-day basis and everything. So just like and subscribe. As I was saying, there's gonna be content back on with Chloe. That's the name of that name IG and stuff like that. That's always been her name. So there's gonna be content back on Chloe soon. And then something else that we're currently working on, me and wife working on, to add in the collection of cars that we're trying to like accumulate right now. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on next time. Peace.